Makes the gun absolutely despicable past medium range. 100 studs away, I am literally shooting around the guy. It's terrible. Alright, so hello gamers and welcome back to another video. So Stylus Studios actually released a pretty small, but very influential and very controversial new update to the test place in Phantom Forces. And before I get into the very crazy one, I'll go over some of the other very important stuff. Most importantly being the BWC-9A buff. This is a pretty new gun, and if you haven't played with it yet, in the main game, it is okay. It's an alright gun, but it has received a massive buff. Now it does 34 to 18 instead of 32 to 15. It used to be like a 7-hit kill to the body, which was really bad. That's over range, by the way. And it was only really able to 3-hit kill if you're hitting torso shots, so now it can 3-hit kill anywhere on the body. If you hit a guy in the foot 3 times, it's not going to take another shot to kill, which is really cool. I'm really happy about that. This gun is going to be really good now. 3 to a 6-hit kill instead of a 4 to a 7-hit kill. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think the recoil is still pretty high, but I think the recoil makes more sense for the damage now, because before the damage wasn't really that good for the recoil. Now the damage and recoil are pretty acceptable with the RPM. So yeah, I think the gun is going to go from like a 3 out of 5 to definitely a 4 out of 5, maybe a 5 out of 5, but I don't think it's going to be like a vector killer or anything, but it's going to be a lot better. But next up we have the G11 nerf. This is pretty crazy. I mean, the G11 is a great gun. I put it second best assault rifle in the entire game, but it's only a small nerf. Basically, they gave it 70 maximum range instead of 90, so it's a little bit less powerful. It basically just doesn't like one burst as far. It's still pretty far, 70 instead of 90, not a massive nerf. The Beowulf ECR got a slightly different model, which is pretty cool. As you can see, very nice magazine. I like that. The last two changes are the craziest and most controversial, and I think both of them are bad. The first one being the MG3 having choke now. I made a little short about this one. YouTube shorts are cool. I don't really like them that much, but I might start making more of them again. But yeah, basically this gun, it has random spread. It does not mean it has more recoil, like it just shoots randomly, so that's really annoying. Makes the gun absolutely despicable past medium range. Not even past medium range, like that is medium range right there. 100 studs away, I am literally shooting around the guy. It's terrible. And last up we have the craziest change, which is the buff to the recoil on the Stoner 96. The Stoner 96 is a great LMG. I'm probably going to put it in my top 5 LMGs, which will probably come out pretty soon. I haven't recorded that video yet, but I'm planning to. But basically, they made the gun more accurate, and now, yeah, it's pretty accurate. Basically, it just goes up a little bit at the beginning and then becomes a laser beam. I think it's got a cool like concept to it, but once you just pull down a little bit after those initial shots, it is perfectly accurate. Definitely doesn't need to be this accurate. I like the initial kick. Definitely that should stay in the game. It's kind of like the Rama. I really like the initial kick of the Rama. But this has exactly the same problem as the Rama, where basically after the initial kick, it doesn't really go up anymore. At least the Rama does 15 minimum damage. This, you know, does 25. So this is going to be an amazing gun. The Stoner recoil is in a pretty good spot in the main game. It's definitely one of the best LMGs in the game, but it's not super broken, and it does not need a change. Maybe a rebalance if they want to change it, but not a buff. And this feels like a little bit too much like a buff to the recoil. It's interesting recoil for sure, but it is definitely better. But yeah, gamers, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have a nice day.